The last few years have been marked up pretty extensively in the political realm, especially over the issue of Donald Trump. For the news media, he's been like a fast-growing tumor that just keeps getting bigger and bigger the more they try to get rid of him. And boy, have they tried to get rid of him. Throughout the duration of Trump's presidential running and office, they've been a relentless force in trying to take him down or make him ineffective. But the issue that they keep running up against is the fact that half the country still supports Trump. So, to keep their viewership and credibility, they've had to get pretty crafty in how they try to attack Trump without making their complete hatred of him too obvious. So here are just 3 of the ways that the media has tried to take him down. Number 1. Everyone here agrees that Hitler was one of the most evil men to ever live. It doesn't matter which political side you were on, the Holocaust is usually understood to be one of the most vile and terrible acts ever committed in history. Well, the news media knows this, so they've enjoyed comparing Trump to Hitler and other dictators like Hitler every chance they get. Why would they do this, you might ask? Well, by comparing Trump to someone like Hitler, the images of genocide, Nazism, dictatorship, and evil all get attached to Trump's name, and eventually become part of what people think of when they hear the name Trump. If someone says something enough times, people start believing it. Number 2. We all love Russia, right? Between the Cold War and the tensions that have developed over the past couple years, Americans aren't too fond of the Russians. Well, the media knows this too, and they exploited these feelings for months after the election by claiming that 1. Trump was colluding with the Russians, and 2. That Russia hacked the election to get Trump into office. This was done simply to paint an image of Trump as an anti-American, corrupt, and untrustworthy foreign agent who cheated his way into the office. This story, even though it was played non-stop throughout the liberal news media, never had any actual evidence backing it and has since been proven false. It was all merely a cheap scheme to make Trump ineffective in his presidency. Number 3. Race card. What's in your wallet? No, seriously, even though Trump has never actually shown any evidence of racism, the liberal news media have been throwing around terms like bigoted, racist, and white supremacist like meatballs in a food fight. Because, well, he's rich and white. The goal of this name-calling attack is pretty simple. Line Trump up alongside all the evil slave owners of the past, and magically their cruelty, hatred, and dehumanizing natures are all imputed onto Trump. The ironic point here is that so many people believe that Trump is either a Russian spy, or the next Hitler, or a complete racist, merely because they've heard it so many times. Just goes to show you how powerful words can be. Now that you know some of these tricks that the media will try to use against you to persuade you, do your best not to fall for them.